Question 1 of this exercise says in figure 6.56 that you see below, PS is the bisector of angle QPR of a triangle PQR. So PS bisects angle QPR. So this angle here is equal to this angle here. Then we have to prove that QS by SR is equal to PQ by PR. So QS is this segment, SR is this segment. So QS by SR we have to prove is equal to PQ, this segment, by PR, which is this segment. So this is basically the statement of the angle bisector theorem, which says that the angle bisector, any angle bisector in a triangle, divides the opposite side in the ratio of the sides containing the angle. So in this case, for example, PS, the angle bisector PS, is dividing the opposite side QR in the same ratio as the ratio of the sides containing the angle. The sides containing the angle are PQ and PR. So QS by SR is equal to PQ by QR. So the angle bisector theorem is what we have to prove in this question. So to help you understand this problem, to help you visualize the angle bisector theorem, let me first show you a simulation of this fact that we have to prove, and then we will come back and write out the proof step by step. Okay. So here's a simulation which shows a triangle PQR, and PS is the angle bisector of angle P, as you can see indicated by the angle equal angle symbols. Okay. So the lengths of PQ and PR, you can see right now the lengths are PQ equal to 5.46 and PR equal to 8.28, and the lengths of QS and SR, the parts of QR, they are also given. So QS is 3.1 and SR is 4.71. On the right you can see the ratios. PQ by PR, the ratio of the sides containing angle P, is 5.46 by 8.28, so that's 0.66, and the QS by SR, the ratio of the two parts made by the angle bisector on QR, on the opposite side QR, so that ratio is 3.1 by 4.71, so that's also 0.66. So the two ratios are exactly equal. Now let me move the vertices of the triangle and change it. So all the lengths will change, but what you will observe is that the ratio PQ by PR and QS by SR, it will always stay the same. Okay, so let's see. So I'm moving the vertex P. You can see the various lengths are changing, but observe the ratios. Observe the ratio PQ by PR and QS by SR. This ratio, the two ratios are always the same. So this is the angle bisector theorem in action. The angle bisector divides the opposite side in the ratio of the sides containing the angle, and this is what we have to prove in the present problem. So now I am going to show you how to prove the angle bisector theorem. In other words, I am going to show you how to prove the fact that QS by SR will be equal to PQ by PR. For this purpose, we are going to do an interesting construction on our figure. So to do that construction, let me move this figure down here because I need some space to do the construction. So here's the construction that we are going to do. So we are going to extend the side QP of the triangle. So the side QP, I'm going to draw a ray which extends the side QP, and now from the point R we are going to draw a ray parallel to SP. So from R, let's draw a ray parallel to SP. Okay, and let's say that these two rays intersect at the point T. So I have basically extended QP, and then I have drawn this ray RT parallel to SP. So let me just write the construction that I've done. So extend QP and draw RT parallel to SP. Now you will soon understand why we did this construction. So here's what we are going to do now. So first we are going to observe the triangle QRT. Let me highlight this triangle for you. Triangle QRT is this triangle. So in this triangle, this SP is parallel to RT. So we can apply the basic proportionality theorem to this triangle. So this vertex here is P. Okay, so we are going to apply the basic proportionality theorem to this triangle, and let's see what that gives us. So in triangle QRT, because SP is parallel to RT, we can apply the basic proportionality theorem, which will give us QS by SR on one side will be equal to QP by PT on the other side. So the basic proportionality theorem says that a segment drawn parallel to one side divides the other two sides in the same ratio. So QS by SR will be equal to QP by PT. So make sure that you understand this this conclusion from the BPT. So QS by SR equal to QP by PT. So this is from the basic proportionality theorem. Now we are going to do something which is the key part of the proof. We are going to show that PT, this segment, is equal to PR, this segment here. And once we show that, then in this relationship that we have just written, instead of PT, we will be able to substitute PR, and that will prove the angle bisector theorem. Okay, so we are now going to prove that PT and PR are equal. So how can we do that? So let me first outline the proof that we are going to do to prove that PT and PR are equal. So let's say that this angle QPS is angle 1 and SPR is angle 2. Let's take this angle to be angle 3 and this angle here to be angle 4. So to show that PT and PR are equal, we need to show that angle 3 and angle 4 are equal, since sides opposite equal angles are equal. So how can we show that angle 3 and angle 4 are equal? Well, it's very easy. Angle 4 is simply equal to angle 1 because angle 1 and angle 4 are corresponding angles, and angle 3 is equal to angle 2 because these two are alternate interior angles. But because angle 1 is equal to angle 2, it follows that angle 3 will be equal to angle 4, and therefore PR will be equal to PT. Okay, so let's write out this logic. So because SP is parallel to RT, we have angle 1 equal to angle 4 as these two angles are corresponding angles, and we have angle 2 equal to angle 3 as these two angles are alternate interior angles, correct? But now we also know that angle 1 is equal to angle 2 simply because PS is the angle bisector of the angle at P. So angle 1 is equal to angle 2, and therefore it follows that angle 3 must be equal to angle 4. And if angle 3 is equal to angle 4, then PT must be equal to PR. So let me highlight PT and PR, the sides opposite angle 3 and angle 4. So the side opposite angle 3 is PT, which is this side, and the side opposite angle 4 is PR, which is this side. So we have just proven that PT and PR they must be equal, and the reason is sides opposite equal angles. Okay, so finally we can say, if we substitute instead of PT in this relation, if we write PR, what will we get? So we will get QS by SR on the left side, and on the right side we have QP, which I am going to write as PQ, and in the denominator I have PT, which I am going to write as PR now. So this is what we have obtained, QS by SR equal to PQ by PR, and this is the statement of the angle bisector theorem, that the angle bisector divides the opposite side in the same ratio QS by SR as the ratio of the sides containing the angle. Okay, so this completes the proof of this question of the angle bisector theorem. So make sure that you've understood it properly, because this is a very important theorem, and I would recommend that you work out the proof from scratch once again on your own. Okay, so this completes question 1. To learn more about how Cuemath can help you crack school and board exams, explore Cuemath Leap, a live online classroom program run by highly experienced and committed teachers.